lovelies, Jennifer Ziliotto here, back again for another Style Fix video. Thank you so much for joining me today on my YouTube channel. I thought it would be fun for us to review this past year since we are nearly on the last day of 2022, especially through the lens of fashion and style and a lot of the themes that we've been talking about for the past year. So a review of 2022 through style and fashion. So like I said, there were a few themes that we talked about over the course of this past year. And the one thing that really stuck out for me and was, I think, most important for me, and this is something that I've always known in my career in fashion, but it was sort of like I finally was able to articulate this idea. And that is basically the importance of how clothes make you feel. We touched on this whole idea throughout the Chakra series that started last January. If you didn't catch that series, then I will put the link up above so that you can check that out if you're interested. In that series, we talked about the importance of how dressing can affect your mood and help you understand some of your choices. We touched upon this again later on in the year, this past fall, with the I Heart Myself sweater. This idea of loving oneself, wearing a sweater with a big heart on it that makes you feel happy and loved and shining and beaming love out into the world. So this is something I think is really important, and I am definitely going to carry this theme through into 2023. Next up, the second theme for me that was really big this year, that has always been really big, but I think that this year particularly was very predominant throughout the whole year, and that is playing with prints. Playing around with wearing print on print, wearing bright prints, bold choices, fun graphic kind of prints. We saw a lot of prints starting last fall into the spring and again this fall, and I love that because I feel like it's very playful, it's quite bold, and you can have a lot of fun with this. This is a time where you can really express yourself, you can be a little bit cheeky, you can play around with things and make something as simple as a plaid scarf really come to life with how you decide to pair it. And then the next theme is something that, of course, I love. You're going to understand why when I tell you what it is, and that is expressing yourself through the choice of color. We touched on this, like I said, in the whole Chakra series, but again, with this Brazilian collection that was offered this summertime with these bright prints and these bright fun colors, and not only the fun colors but also the interesting color combinations. This was a really big theme, playing around with how you're pairing orange, for instance, how you're pairing mustard yellow, how you're pairing green. All of a sudden things became, it's almost like it became wide open, like anything was accepted. Magenta with orange, yellow with bright green, or an all neutral palette with just a pop of color. And I love this because I feel like, for me, I feel like expressing yourself through color is so important. Also helps you figure out new ways of wearing some of your old favorites that you have in your wardrobe. Which brings me to the final theme. And again, this is something that we're gonna see a lot more of in 2023. And this is this idea that anything goes, that you can wear a rugged kind of texture with a really light, pretty soft texture. You can do sequins with a sweater, that you can wear running shoes with a sweater dress. Anything goes, and now is the time to be playful, to have fun, to express yourself differently with the way you're dressing. We saw that throughout the year, and we're gonna see more of that in the future. And I think this comes partly because we were locked down for 2 years and weren't really dressing the same kind of way that we were used to. So I feel like over the last few years, we learned that dressing really is for ourselves and for our own enjoyment, and such a great way to express your creativity and to have fun. So this is a theme that I'm excited that we're going to see more of in 2023. And I personally love this because I think it is so much fun. So that is it, my friends, my review of fashion and style over the past year of 2022. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. And of course, for more style ideas and more inspiration, or just simply to see what I'm doing, you can continue to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram, and enjoy yourselves in whatever you're choosing to do for your New Year's celebration. Happy New Year, bonne année, and I will see you next year.